This is the July 1983 edition of Practical Electronics. You can see the interesting printed circuit board on the left there. Used to be fascinated by them. Ultralight intruder alarm plus automatic lighting. And as you can see, it costs 85p, which is, I think, was probably a bit dear for a magazine in 1983. Timer projects, up down timer, timer controller, computing, Fairlight music computer, explained, space watch, semiconductor, circuits, industry notebook, extra editorial pages, extra. I tell you this, there's a few ads here on the back. Get moving with these new developments in UK robotics. Advanced electro-hydraulic designs for education industry are now available to the home constructor. So if you just pause the video there, you can read what's I don't know what this is. But, I'm not going to bother with what's on the contents page. I'm just going to skip that for this. I tell you what, there's what I'd like to show you in this magazine is an ad for the St Clair's Spectrum computer after it had been gone down in price. 16k now £99.95, previously £125. 48k now £129.95. Well, as I said before, in my other reviews of electronics magazines, a K, the letter K stands for kilobytes, and that's 1,000 bytes. Well, that's £99.95 there that you're paying for 16k RAM. That 99 point that's that amount of money will be what you typically pay for a laptop. Will be the equivalent of what you typically pay for a laptop today, because of inflation having gone up. And if you buy a laptop now, you can get they typically have ones for that sort of price. They'd have gigabytes of RAM and terabytes of hard drive. And a gigabyte is 1,000 million, and a terabyte is 1,000,000,000. You might be able to even get me terabytes of RAM now. Terabytes of RAM now. I'm not sure. That's ZX printer now. £39.95. Well, I used to be fascinated by computers when I was a teenager. That's why. Well, I think what happened is that my parents bought it for me just before it went down in price. I don't think they ever found out that it actually went down in price. Quite, considering after they bought it for me. Well, that's what very often happens with electrical goods. They do go down. I'll ask a 16K colour computer with graphics for under £100. Why have we done it? Partly because the sheer volume of Spectrum sold, over 300,000 so far, has brought down unit production costs. And partly, of course, because we hope you'll buy a Sinclair computer and not some competitor's promise. We've all heard about colour computers breaking the £100 barrier. Here's a computer that's done it. A colour computer with advanced graphics that's fully supported and widely available. Right now, you can order a Sinclair Spectrum at these prices direct from Sinclair on the order form below. And to make it even easier to handle high-level computing to the lowest possible price, we've cut the price of a printer too. At £39.95, it's almost unbelievable. At prices like these, there's really no reason to wait. So, once people start buying something, it's the more people buy a product, the more they can mass produce it, and the cheaper it goes. I mean, that's what happened with laptops. You know what I mean? In the 90s, the laptop computers were a sort of rich man's toy. I mean, I saw one. They used to be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I saw one in a magazine advertised for 6,000 even. And compared with the sort of stuff with the laptops you can get today, just for a few, for you pay like a few £100 for them, it'd be very, very primitive even at that price. And that is it. There you can see the keyboard. As I said, Sinclair's Spectrum there. There's the different colours: blue, red, magenta, green, cyan, yellow, white. You could do your. There's all the basic commands: plot, draw, rem, run, rand, return, new, save, dim, for, go to, go sub, load, list, let. Sing, cos, tan, int, rnd. There's peek and poke there. Nobody understands these old computer languages now. They've all gone out with the Stone Age. But you know what I mean? It was a real technological marvel for its time, and for £99.95. It would have been a miracle to get something like that for £99.95, but back then in the 80s. But let's have a look at the projects in here. I think what that is there, that's a circuit diagram of some sorts. That's what a circuit diagram looks like for anybody who doesn't know. And that's what the actual that's a diagram of what the actual that's a diagram of what the actual circuit looks like when once it's constructed. There, on the printed circuit board. I don't know what project this is. Semiconductor Circuits by Tom Gaskell, BA Honours. He's got a BA Honours in it, clever guy. Got letters after his name. Programmable Crystal Oscillator, PXO 600. It's all very clever stuff, this. I've read the other magazine, Everyday Electronics. That was supposed to be a more novice magazine, but this is more clever stuff that you find in here. Fairlight music computer. It's like synthesizer type technology in it. There's all the growing range of Spectrum software there. It was all on cassette tape back then. Flight Simulator, Hungry Horace, Chess, Horace Goes Skiing, VU File, Planetoids, View Calc, Backgammon, View 30, Inca Curse, Space Raiders and Biorhythms. What that is, it's not an actual circuit diagram, or it's a diagram of what a circuit actually looks like once it's constructed. Here's a few the complete package: microprocessor plus the student workbook. That's a computer there. It's called Microprocessor for £99.50. There's component layouts. It's all very. It is very. It does seem more advanced than everyday electronics. This does, I think. I think I used to read everyday electronics because I was a kid, and all this sort of stuff might have been too much for me to take in. There's another component layout there for something. Don't know what that is. Few I don't know what all this is about here. Four digit LED down counter controller. Well, this project is a development from the 2-digit counter and uses a 555 gated by a 4093. They're chips them. However, because its prime purpose is as a photographic timer, it was felt unnecessary to include the divide by 60 section, because 59 minutes 59 seconds is long enough for almost any photographic process. Blah blah blah. It might be useful if I actually have a read through these magazines really before I do reviews of them, so that I know it is exactly what I'm showing to you all. I'm making it all up as I go along, really. Getting pretty adept at that, but can't be bothered writing scripts out now like I used to. Don't know what that thing there is. Anyway, I'll do another review of another electronics magazine soon. Bye.